CR.ICRT FM 100， 他可以是天后也是天王。Please welcome to the show. It is Andrew Tan 陈势安。
Hello， 大家好，我是陈势安。It's been a long time.
好久了，对啊。What's going on? It has been almost 3 years now. Almost.Right?
Almost.
Yeah. But this is a brand new album, and it kind of reflects everything that you have been through in the last 2 years, let's say.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called Paranoia. 然后大家就要关心了，陈势安怎么了？为什么要这么偏执？为什么要这么妄想症？偏执妄想差不多一样的道理，
Yeah.
对不对
I think in Mandarin it's kind of like bombastic to use paranoia. But it's actually not that intense.
Okay.
But it does reflect what I've been through in 2 years. I've been doing some self-searching, and I've been tuned to depression again.
You know,
for the second time.
Yeah, that kind of shocks me in a way.
Yeah.
That, you know, that you actually, and we're not talking about depression as, oh, I'm so sad. It's actual depression that you actually went through.
It does affect my way of life. I can't sleep at night, and I can't control my body. I can't control my thoughts, and I keep feeling depressed all the time. I don't want to eat. I don't want to be active.
Right.
I'm kind of like just
Start to give up on a lot of things almost in a way, and
it's very unhealthy, and I don't like that, because I used to be someone who is very passionate in terms of sports and my life and music.
Right.
So I kind of like get myself back into sport.
Okay.
Just to get rid of depression naturally.
Right. That's a good choice, of course. I'm sure you got a lot of help on that too.
Yeah,
right?
and I choose triathlon because it's a very new thing for me.
Wow.
I like something that will challenge you in the long run.
Right.
Like you have to spend like 2 hours doing the same thing all over again, just to challenge your mind to get used to it.
Yeah.
But I don't like marathons because I think it's very boring.
Right. It's mundane, right? It's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's not easy because you have to have a lot of determination. So it's a mind game as well, not just physically.
So at the end, I choose triathlon because you get to do 3 things at once.
That's true.
And you can, there's a lot of techniques and stuff to variables as well, because when we swim in the sea, you have the wind and everything, and the crowd, and all sorts of challenges, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very fulfilling, very challenging, of course, and very, very tough on the body. So like I said, it's not just about physical wellness, but mentally you have to be prepared for that. And you actually completed a full triathlon.
Actually, I completed a few, and
Wow.
Yeah, I did climb the Fuji Mountain in Tokyo.
Yeah. Okay.
And the craziest thing I've ever done is, after the Fuji Mountain climb, I took the train and go to Osaka for another triathlon. And I only have like one day to rest.
Wow. And at this point in time, I think a lot of fans and even record labels are worried maybe Andrew wants to get into athletics, and maybe he's forgotten about music. But no, you still, and the reason, let's go back to why you became a little bit more paranoid or depressed, is because you felt that your music is idling at that point, basically.
Yeah, true.
Even though you still came out with music, this is your first solo album in 2-3 years, but you have been teaming up, with other musicians.
Yeah.
势在必行.
Yeah.
You guys had 3 different releases, or maybe 4, I don't know.
I think it's 3.
3, right?
Yeah,
3 different releases
3
on that. So you're still involved in music.
But it's just not my own music.
Right.
I sort of like sacrifice my whatever that I'm good at, but we try to do something new.
Did you feel like you kind of you lost your identity, maybe?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you are opening up your mouth and you're singing, but it's not you.
It's just not me. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly how I feel.
Right.
So after trying to get my mind right for a long time, I decided to, why not just take the opportunity to enjoy life and to understand more about my life.
Yes.
And project it into my music. So this album, Dear Paranoia, it's actually very different from all the albums I used to have, because it's a brand new me, and it's a very daring try for me, because in the past I'm kind of a very private person. I'm unwilling to share a lot of different aspects of my life to my fans.
Yeah.
But this one, I try to open up.
You know, just by talking to you for the last 4.5 minutes now, I can tell the difference of how you opened up. I think the way you talk, you present yourself, how you share your experiences is a bit different from the past few interviews that I had with you.
Yeah.
It does reflect, and I think this is a great thing. This is a good message to folks around you and also your fans. You know, it's been a few years since your own music, yes, and they are eager to hear your new music. But at the same time, I think you need to share this story every time more and more with people.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring, actually.
And it's sort of, as I try to open up more, people see, a very, very different side of me. And they don't just see a very sad Andrew. They see like a very passionate person in terms of, all aspects of life.
Yeah.
And it's fun because I get to communicate with different people, and it's a real communication. It's not just like I'm just presenting myself or my image.
Right.
It's more like we are just exchanging thoughts and sharing life.
Yeah. Let's get back to the triathlon, though. I mean, okay, there's running, there's swimming, and then there's
biking.
cycling.
Yeah.
And altogether, it's a full one. Is like how
51.5 km.
51.
That's the standard length.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long is the swimming part? I think that's the toughest one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, even though you said jogging and running is boring.
Yeah.
But the toughest one
is swimming. Because jogging and cycling, you can just crawl. You can still finish it.
Yes.
But swimming, especially when you swim in the sea,
Yeah.
there's a lot of aspects that will distract you, like the sun and the wind and
the waves
and the crowd as well. The crowd is crazy because you have like 200 people around you swimming, trying to make our way to the right direction. It's like tunas.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're just one fish in the sea. That's all. But it's crowded like that. But were you a good swimmer to begin with, though?
No, swimming is actually my weakest part.
Okay.
But I tried to train more and get used to I'm kind of scared of the wind and everything.
Yeah.
So I try to overcome that, and I think this trying to overcoming it makes me stronger in terms of my mind and my mindset as well, because once I decided that I want to start this, I want to finish it. So when I have this in like a habit, it reflects in everything I do in my life.
Right. I just want to pinpoint that out because I'm not really an active person. I'm not athletic, but I've dreamt about one day if I can be athletic and complete and I have a lot of friends who are in this, triathlons and stuff, or Ironman actually too. I said, okay, I would love to, but the part that really gets me is the swimming part. I said, you know what? I think I can't take that challenge.
Well,
I'll be so scared in the middle of it, and that's one that out of all three, that's the one where you can't just stop in the middle. Not really.
Well, there's always 两铁.
Okay.
Like in Taiwan,
in
Taiwan there is this 两铁, which means that you only do cycling and running. But for me, it's a challenge. It's a nice challenge because what I do is I just jump into the water and just shut off my mind, keep swimming and get out of the water as soon as possible. And it normally takes me around 30, 25 minutes, and then I'm off for the next challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
So for those few months and years, you've been training pretty much yourself every day. Probably,
and I look very different because a lot of people didn't see me like 6 months ago. I looked like an athlete.
Yeah.
I was very buff.
You were built.
I was dark. And when I have a meeting with the team that makes my album, they said you need to be an artist again. You look like an athlete. You look too strong. You look too hunky, powerful, and you're supposed to be like someone who sings ballads. You're supposed to be fair and skinny and a little bit fragile. And I was like, okay, I take it as a challenge.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking in terms of other people who are athletes trying to become musicians. You're right. You brought up something that is kind of intriguing here. Rarely do athletes get into music that much. They might release a single here and there just for fun. Like Shaquille O'Neal, he's done a few things and stuff like that. But for athletes to become musicians, it's a little bit rarer than I thought.
Yeah. I mean, to be a rapper, it's fair, but to be like a musician, it's a very different breed.
Yeah, it is.
appearance looks so much different.
You can be a doctor and become a singer. There's been a lot of successful cases on that. Or you can be a financial banker and then become a musician, probably okay still. But an athlete and a musician somehow kind of conflicts each other for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna have more music. You just heard Paranoia 就是偏执狂哦。但是里面这个亲爱的偏执狂 Dear Paranoia 里面，当然现在有好多主打的歌曲，大家可能在线上或电视上都有收听。我们待会儿广告回来再跟大家这个播放。还有陈势安 our special guest till 8 p.m. A different Andrew right here, and I love it. Right here on ICRT. Don't go anywhere. And get to hang out with Andrew Tan, Chen Shi'an, who's our special guest right here.
I'm so excited. My palms are sweating right now.
Really?
Yes.
Nancy, say hello to Andrew.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Nancy.
待会儿可以过来一起照个相啊。然后我们 Nancy 又负责我们电台的一些 Instagram 啦。
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So I'd love to post something on Instagram later.
Cool.
Let's do that for sure. But with the long weekend also coming up on Monday, Andrew I know has some events that are coming up on Sunday as well. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but this gives your fans and everybody more time to just enjoy and hang out with you.
Sure.
So stay tuned as we play more music from the latest album, Andrew's 4th studio album, his 4th solo album. He's got some other music with other musicians like B and 势在必行里面。怎么办？我另外2位我忘记了。
Dino and Ian.
只会记得你跟 B 这样子。
Yeah, we were the original 势在必行。
是吗？
And then there's another 2 member, Ian and Dino.
Okay.
Yeah, so it makes 4 of us.
代我跟他们说声抱歉。
Okay.
因为太明显是就是你在 B
对
这样子，然后你们又在台湾又很红那样子，所以就很好记。But this again from your latest album, this is one of the promotional tracks, and it's a blue love theme. You call it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 好爱好散. It is all about how to manage being apart or manage a breakup in a very proper way. It reflects my experience as well because I've changed my record label.
That's true.
I've decided to leave and just join a new family and see how it goes.
Big family, by the way.
Yeah. So it talks about how I feel, and this is a very important topic in life because it's very difficult to manage. Get off from
提得起放得下 is another way to say it, and of course you're playing on the term 好聚好散, but it's 好爱好散, specifically for relationships.
Yeah, true.
Or anything that you love, and then once it's over, I guess you got to move on, basically.
Yeah.
好，来一个好爱好散，有一点 blue. 今天又是 Monday, 有一点 blue. 给你 Monday blue. Here's 陈势安 on ICRT. 要好爱好散，爱过，但没办法继续的话。就要知道怎么提得起放得下。Andrew Tan, 陈势安 right here on ICRT FM 100, who is now also a triathlon athlete who has changed his attitude. He is no longer as paranoia as he was.
Yeah.
Are you still?
Maybe a perfectionist, I guess.
Perfectionist.
Yeah.
Oh, what sign are you?
I'm Gemini.
Oh, one of those where you can actually flip-flop between decisions.
And also, I have Pisces in.
Do you in your other areas of your sign?
Yeah.
So 又双鱼又双子就对了。Okay, so that's why you do have paranoia personality to begin with. So you feel like it's actually legit to have it then.
Yeah, but it's always about finding balance.
Yeah.
It's nice to have 有一点执着. Like when I'm being perfectionist.
Sure.
I kind of do everything in a better way.
Yeah.
And I try to achieve, the highest achievements as possible.
It's actually good qualities, except, you don't want to go to extremities, and that's all. And you got to be able to forgive yourself a little bit more.
通常是不放过自己。
对，不放过自己，要 forgive yourself， 这样子，这一块是最需要学习的。这首歌真的很好听。然后呢，虽然你们在文案里面呢是把另外一首歌叫《败将》当做是天后2部曲，但是好爱好散也是很天后2部曲的感觉啊。
其实， 风格有点不一样。但是其实这张专辑我觉得有2个非常不一样的、很明显的区块。A part of me is the ballad singer that everyone knows and everyone likes, but the other part of me is very experimental.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I have like EDMs, I have a little bit of rock, I have some R&B, and I also have something very, very, 很内心戏、很内敛的 something that I've never tried before.
Right.
Yeah.
Indeed. And you have a song right here that the Mandarin is actually something everyone can understand. 两败俱伤的俱伤.
Yeah.
But to translate this song into English, it's very difficult. But you guys actually found a word, and this is actually an actual word that exists. But I feel like even SAT college tests won't even test this. It's even hard to pronounce. Like I'm afraid to pronounce it. Do you have the right pronunciation?
No,
of this,
I don't think so.
Term?
It's difficult.
Internecine or internecine.
Internecine, I think.
Scene, right?
Yeah.
I think British and American accent may be different, but internecine is the one that I heard, and it just means that both sides are hurt, basically, right? Or damaged. So I want to play this song right here for you on ICRT. 就是陈势安里面这一首歌就比较内心戏吗？还是
不是这首是比较rockish. There's some rock element in it, and there's also some very modern EDM, and it's just different. It's just not something I used to sing. And when I recorded when I was recording this song, I tried to give it a different accent, maybe different personality than all my other songs. So it takes me a while. And at the end, I decided to, just use this very natural and 有一点点像疯调的感觉。
No, actually, I remember now. Now, this song, I listened to it a few times already, and you do have that combination, like you said, of elements of rock and EDM, but piano rock and EDM. And,
slow rock.
And there's some sort of, shouting too at the same time, like 呐喊都有. But it actually is very different from what you've done before. You're right.
And it's very difficult to sing as well because 那个假音
好多啊，
对，它就是要呐喊，可是又要有假音，又要有一点收回来。对。就是很矛盾的一首歌
真的是比较有那种 rocker 的那种风味在里面，而且我觉得在国外英国啦、美国的一些 rock 可能也会有这种比较 power ballad 的时候，就会有这种感受在。
对，
沮丧 internecine. Did I get that right? I hope I did. ICRT. 两败俱伤的俱伤. It is 陈势安 on ICRT FM 100. Our special guest until 8 p.m., which is only like 13 minutes away. And I still got a few more tracks I want to play from this album, It's very special. It's very different. I'm sure you're loving it. And after what you've been through, we were talking about your last 2 years and how you need to kind of reposition yourself and give you more energy. And I'm sure now when you recorded this album, you felt different too.
Yeah, it's sort of become very natural to me because in the past I tried to discover more parts of myself, and in this album, though there's a lot of experimental tracks, but it represents different part of me and different emotions. So when I project those emotions with my vocal, it becomes very easy. And I think the only tough part is when I have to sort of like 把自己收起来，很内敛的，慢慢的去释放那个 energy. That becomes my challenge. Yeah.
So you know yourself better now, do you?
Yeah, I did. I think so.
What makes you cry the most?
I think it's the emotion that 我觉得无助的时候。
无助的时候
Like,
helpless. Okay.
I'm very passionate about a lot of things, and I always want to do more, and want to be hardworking and want to, do the best that I can.
Right.
But when I don't have an opportunity to do that anymore, it really destroys me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel very helpless in that point.
Yeah.
And that
I don't
actually,
know what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now you know what to do because you got a great album right here. You're going to be performing live in front of a lot of people too, including this weekend. And again, we're going to get to it after the break. 一直卖关子。当然，大家可以上陈势安的脸书都有这些消息了哈。Just search for 陈势安 Andrew Tan online. But let's take a short break. We'll be right back. Okay. 今天是礼拜一，今天是 Blue Monday， 就有一首 Blue Love Theme， 好爱好善。后来呢，又谈了感情，两败俱伤，现在又承认自己是 loser。今天可以再忧郁一点吗？你真的有走出来你的 depression 吗？有吗
I feel much better now.
Okay, that's why you're singing it.
Yeah.
You're okay. You made peace with it. You want people that have same thoughts or experience to feel what you've been through.
Yeah, and I want to share with a lot of people because a lot of my listeners, they said 我是他们疗伤的那个人，就是一直陪着他们 with my music and my songs.
Right.
So that's why this album, the packaging is actually a medicine pack. You know, 它就是你去医院的那个药袋，然后里面就是一节一节的，就是药包。It sort of like signifies that. Yeah.
That's right. It is true. Yeah, you extend it out, and it's like 你刚好点到就是我最近感冒啊，然后就是唱上去。Right here.
对。
I have mine right here.
See, it's
this
the same
like
thing. Exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Yes, and hopefully this will be a cure or at least a remedy for people to rely on.
Or at least just, you know, be with you all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
The song again is called Loser or 败将 here on ICRT. And this again continues that emotion. And we're going to be hearing this at karaoke's and KTVs so much again.
Hopefully.
You must be very proud that your song, you know, always do so well at KTVs, and especially Tian Ho is still like a top 20 hit.
Yeah, true. I'm actually very thankful for all my fans and all the people that sing it in KTVs because it's a huge present for me. I have never thought it will be this successful.
Yeah. No, it's a great song because it really ties people together when you're there, and then you know there's a certain energy about it.
And I like it when I sing live. You know, everyone knows the song and they can just sing with me.
Just curious, so you still get a lot of royalties from that, huh?
No, I don't.
I'm just curious about that. Like, what kind of royalties do singers get at when you know they play a song at KTVs?
Not much.
Not much.
Not much at all. Yeah, but if I wrote that song, it will be different.
Oh,
different story.
I've heard about that. Yeah, the songwriter actually gets quite a good amount, basically.
Yeah.
But you got an event coming up, and it happens this Sunday.
Yeah, my showcase at 台南会在南方公园 at 2 p.m. and at 6:30 it will be in 台中中友百货.
Okay, so these are your fan 见面会 basically, and you're gonna sing some tracks from this album,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. And I hope to see a lot of my fans that loves my music.
Yeah.
And you know, have some chat with them and have fun.
Be careful though. That is Halloween weekend. So you're gonna find out you have a lot of you know ghostly and scary fans.
Maybe we can just have a theme. You know.
Yeah, you should have a theme, like a Halloween theme or something.
I get to be a vampire.
What have you celebrated Halloween before, haven't you?
Yeah, I used to.
Okay.
And I'm always vampire because I love vampires.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Actually, in 是哪一个 MV 的专辑就比较黑暗的感觉，就有那种 vampire 一样。
This you mean this album?
应该对
This song
应该是这首吧？
Yeah.
对不对？
它其实就是在讲过去 the past and the current me， 然后 intersect together。So 其实很好玩，因为切来切去，我当天一个人要演2个不同的情绪。
对，
所以就是很不一样的尝试。
Yeah. 还是一样很 paranoia. But it's awesome that you're talking about it, you're singing about it, and putting into music that we all love here. Andrew Tan, our special guest of the hour. This again is 败将。然后呢，各位在中南部的歌迷听众们，这个长假对不对？礼拜天好好的出去，希望天气也不错。下午2点钟，在我自己的家乡台南南方公园呢，at 2 p.m. and then 很快的6点半呢，会在台中的中友百货。So for 台中and 台南。Please go out and support and say hello and have fun and sing along. We got one more song I want to play here, and this is a little bit more kind of on the uprise now.
Yeah.
You know, 因为刚刚的确又好爱又好散又偏执又两败俱伤 whatever. 现在要来练习
爱情。
Yeah, here on ICRT 陈势安。这个2年来，经过这么多，不管是音乐上面的空转，然后寻找自己，然后呢，自己又锻炼好身体，可以参加所谓的这个铁人3项。
Yeah.
然后出了第4张专辑，爱情这一方面呢，
需要多加练习。
是这样子吗？
Yeah. I love this track a lot.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yes. 希望爱情也有一些成果了哈。
也希望。
对。 接下来呢还会回去运动身体吗？
可能要等到明年2月了。
OK， 但是还是可以啊，对不对？一定还要再挑战啊。
But it will change, how I look. And right now it's all about being a singer, and I want to do my best and share my music with all my fans.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Andrew Tan, thank you for stopping by. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. 陈势安, that's all the time we have. Bye bye.
谢谢，拜拜。